Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we are taking on something I think almost everyone has experienced, a state that has launched an entire industry of quick fixes and magical potions. We are diving deep into the science of Acetaldehyde, the hangover.
It's the perfect word for it, right? Acetaldehyde comes from Norwegian and Greek. Something like uneasiness following debauchery and pain.
That about sums it up.
It does. And our mission today is to cut through all that noise. The pills, the drinks, all the supplements you see online. We want to figure out what is actually happening inside your body, what's causing the misery, and if science has actually found a real way to step in.
Right. And I think we have to start by kind of setting the stakes, because most people just blame dehydration or maybe a bad night's sleep, but the real villain, the main culprit, is actually a single, very toxic chemical.
Absolutely. The main character in this whole story is a molecule called acetaldehyde. Everything you feel the next day, that crushing headache, the nausea, the fatigue, it is all fundamentally tied to a buildup of this one specific toxin.
So if we understand acetaldehyde, we understand the hangover.
And you understand every single remedy on the market, or at least what they're trying to do.
Okay, so let's unpack that. The chemical breakdown. When you drink ethanol, which is alcohol, the body has to process it. I know it's a two-step process, mainly in the liver, right?
Mainly in the liver, yeah, but also in the stomach and gut. So step one is fast and furious. An enzyme called alcohol dehydrogenase, or ADH, gets to work right away. It converts that ethanol into acetaldehyde.
So ADH is what creates the poison.
It creates the poison.
Yeah.
Exactly. And step two is the cleanup crew.
Yeah.
A different enzyme, aldehyde dehydrogenase, LDH, takes that nasty acetaldehyde and converts it into harmless acetate. Acetate is basically just vinegar. The body gets rid of it easily.
So where's the problem? It sounds pretty straightforward.
The problem is all about the pacing. The first step, making the toxin with ADH, often runs way faster than the second step, the cleanup with ALDH.
Mm-hmm.
That inefficiency, that traffic jam, is what leads to the toxic buildup.
And when acetaldehyde builds up, you really feel it. It's a major irritant.
Right. A profound irritant. We're talking about a chemical so potent that even at tiny concentrations in the air, like 0.07 parts per million, it causes irritation to your eyes, your throat, your skin. So imagine that accumulating inside you. That's your nausea. That's your headache.
So where does this buildup actually happen? I always just assumed it was, all in the liver.
Well, the liver does about 90% of the heavy lifting. But the really fascinating research is pointing to the gut, specifically the colon. The colon can become a major toxic reservoir.
A reservoir? What do you mean by that?
I mean, the concentrations of acetaldehyde there can be staggering. We're talking 10 to 100 times higher than what you'd measure in the bloodstream.
Wow.
And because acetaldehyde is